Hello everyone and welcome to this sixth form subject information PowerPoint for Level 3 Cambridge Technical Extended Certificate in Sport and Physical Activity. PowerPoint will go through about the subject, what you will study on the subject, who should consider this subject, how is the subject examined, and why Wootton Park. About this subject, there are 5 units that learners will cover over the 2 years. We have 3 mandatory units and 2 optional units. The 3 mandatory units are body systems and the effects of physical activity, sports coaching and activity leadership, sports organisation and development, and then the optional units, organisation of sports events, and practical skills in sport and physical activities. First unit of work, Unit 1. Whether learners who choose this course are aiming to become a coach, nutritionist, personal trainer or leisure centre manager, knowledge of the human body, its systems and how they function will help to ensure that their clients gain the benefits of an active, healthy lifestyle. By understanding the effects that physical activity, training and lifestyle can have on the body systems, the learners studying this course can ensure that sports and activities are properly focused and do not risk a client's health or well-being, and will help them to persuade others to pursue and maintain a balanced, active and healthy lifestyle. So this particular unit will pull on knowledge from a variety of different subjects already. So if it's the sports studies course that a number of learners are currently studying in year 11, or whether it's science and the different aspects of science through biology, if you have an interest in those particular areas, this unit of work will be one of your strongest. Unit 2, sports coaching and activity leadership. At some point through our lives, everyone will have experienced being a coach or taught about sport or physical activity. The importance of high quality coaching or leadership cannot be underestimated. The increasing demand for both young and old to learn and develop physical skills and sporting skills presents new and exciting opportunities for coaches, leaders and national governing bodies. Through coaching and leading, our learners can learn a set of skills in communication, adaptability and inclusivity, which will prove valuable in other aspects of their life, such as work and study. And that last bit is very key. A lot of learners who will be part of this course and want to be part of this course may want to have a career in sport, but this particular unit of work will work on a number of different skills which could be used in a number of different roles and careers in the future. And it's important for our learners to have that open mind that the skills that they are learning on these particular units of work could be used elsewhere other than sport. Unit 3, sports organisation and development. The organisation of sport in the UK can be quite complex, with multiple agencies and organisations both inside of and outside of the UK, working together at different levels on different agendas. One of the key areas which most, if not all, of the organisations involved in sport in the UK are concerned with is sports development and the increase of participation in sport and physical activity. This not only improves the health of the nation, but also to aid the development of elite athletes who can compete and achieve on an international level. This particular unit is a unit of work whereby learners will have to organise a sporting event to either improve participation in a particular group of people, or it could be an event that involves a particular year group at school. But the main part of this unit as well is to understand the importance of sports development at different levels, whether it is at grassroots level where we're trying to get a number of people into sport, but it's also developing those elite athletes and trying to get them to succeed, whether it is to succeed at an Olympics or to succeed at a national level or in the different sports too. Unit 8, organisation of sports events. And this links to the previous unit as well. Sports events vary in size, impact and purpose, but all involve sharing a passion and love for different sporting activities, from local leagues and competitions to huge sporting events such as the Olympics. Sport has the power to bring people together for a common aim or purpose. Events such as the London Marathon and Sport Relief demonstrate an individual's drive and purpose in raising money for charity through sport. Also, local voluntary sports clubs organise and run events to increase participation in numbers and to help raise funds for their grassroots teams. Again, this links with the previous unit that I've just mentioned, but also it will help learners establish those transferable skills which could be used in a sporting setting or in different settings depending on which career choice they decide to go to. And then the final unit of work, Unit 18, Practical Skills in Sport and Physical Activity. Most people who work in sport and physical activity do so because they are passionate about their particular sport or activity, a passion that is usually born out of participating themselves. An effective coach or leader is able to demonstrate skills accurately or offer detailed explanations of tactics and strategies because they have experienced them themselves through their own participation. This unit gives our learners the opportunity to participate in a number of different sports and outdoor activities, which allows them to experience first-hand situations that participants they may later be coaching or leading will come across. A very practical unit, this particular unit, and it also allows learners to experience maybe some sports that they've not covered before, whether it's at school or outside of school. So a number of different team sports and individual sports will be delivered to them to hopefully maybe inhibit a bit of lifelong learning, and they want to continue this particular sport post their sixth form and continue it for the rest of their lives. So learners who should consider this particular subject, these particular qualifications have the workplace in mind, and as previously mentioned, a number of different qualities which will be developed through this course can be used in a variety of different career settings when learners are a little bit older. This particular subject also encourages developing the behaviours and attributes needed to progress and succeed in education and in work. It also will enhance learners' knowledge in sport and PE, but also that physical activity aspect as well. But it also gives an insight into that industry of sport and physical activity. It is not just participating in sport is the only way to be involved in that particular industry. There are a number of methods. If you want to be involved in sport when you're a little bit older, you don't have to be that elite athlete to do so. And hopefully this particular course will open a number of doors for a number of learners to be involved in sport in their careers, but in a variety of different settings. The subject's examined in a variety of different ways. 2 units will be a written examination with differing marks and timings. However, the other 3 units will be internal assignments such as coursework, PowerPoints, practical tasks, which we try and offer different sorts of tasks for learners rather than just coursework to enable a number of learners to succeed on this particular course. All internal assignments will be externally verified to ensure that learners are working at the desired outcome, and all particular units will go towards their final grade. The reason to choose Wootton Park, we're extremely lucky to have a new building, and with that the PE facilities are fantastic, and throughout the course learners would use these facilities for their practical development, but also for those units which they may require to lead and organise particular events. These facilities will be available to them. A number of leadership opportunities inside the sport, but also involved in sixth form as well. We're an all-through school, which we're extremely proud of this, and our leadership opportunities help lend itself to this, with a number of learners able to help with the primary phase, especially in a sporting setting. And this is definitely something I'd be encouraging learners to be doing if they are choosing this particular course. And at Wootton Park, we have a fantastic community focus, and especially in the sporting environment, we're out and about in the community most weeks in terms of whether it's fixtures, leading, helping Northamptonshire sport with different events, and we believe that we're a positive face for the community, and I'd encourage the learners who do pick this course to be doing this as well outside of school. As always, if you have any questions, please do get in touch. Mr. Altenberg and Mr. Kilcoyne's emails are there, and if there's anything PE or sport related that you have any questions about, I'm sure they will forward it on to me. Thank you very much.